What's up, Digitech74 back again. Today I would like to make a video about my handheld collection. I would like to show each one of the handhelds that I've been collecting over the years, and just to talk about the games that they play and what makes each handheld special, unique and different from each other. So let's check it out. Okay, the first console I have here is my PSP. I've had this console for many years. This one was actually modded by somebody. I purchased this on Craigslist, and the reason I mod some of my consoles is because it's simpler, easier to actually play the games instead of having to put the UMD disc. For example, for the PSP, the UMD disc takes a lot of the battery. Like, it really, wastes a lot of battery. Even knowing that I have the game on my collection, it's easier for me to do it this way. So that's one of the reasons I like to do that for modding consoles. And the PSP is really going strong for many years. I really haven't had any troubles with it, and I always love this console. I always come back to it every now and then. So that's the PSP. That's one of the first models that came out. Here we have the PS Vita. This is the slim model. I actually purchased this last year from somebody in a Facebook group, and I believe that I got it for a really good price. I always say this every time, like on my pickups video, when I'm showing my video game collection, or how people want to actually get rid of things when they want to purchase a new game or a new console, and then they start selling their games. So I purchased this for actually really cheap. I consider $65 is a super bargain for a PS Vita like this. I mean, it has a little bit of cosmetic flaws, as you can see, a little bit of scratches and stuff, but I mean, it's really good. And I've been playing a lot of what is this game? Sega All-Star Racing Transform, and it's really fun. It's a really great game too. It has I will probably like this game better than the new Mario Kart 8, just because the way they designed the game, it's just really good. So moving on, I'll probably be doing videos on what games I'm playing on the handhelds too. So this is the PS Vita. This is the slim version. This one is the PSP Vita, the fat version. This one is the first one that came out, first version. Some people say that the screen quality on this one is much better than the slim, but then also some people claim that the Wi-Fi on this PS Vita is not that good. Wi-Fi just doesn't work that well, and that the Wi-Fi works better on the Vita Slim. I like to own physical copies of games, so I'm not really doing much of downloading stuff, so I don't think it will affect me that much. But I like this system because of the grip. It's kind of easy to hold and stuff. Oh, that was horrible. Shouldn't even be showing gameplay like this, but yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's great to have physical copies of your favorite games. So this is the PS Vita, the fat one, the regular version. And now I want to see if I can make this one. It's a lot of wind going here. This is Hot Shots Golf World International. Let's see how that shot came. Ooh, I shot a little too much. Overshoot. Okay. Here we have the Nintendo 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS XL. This was one of the first handhelds that came. It came in the XL size for, you know, people with large hands. So I feel comfortable. It feels really good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've not played much of this one yet, but knowing myself, I always like to get into play the systems after a while. You know, I tend to give my handhelds a break. You know, like the PSP, I stopped playing it for months, and then I just grab the Vita, then I move on, then I go back to my Game Boy Color, and I just keep rotating the handhelds so that I won't get bored, you know, playing the same type of games. This one is pretty good. The 3D screen has a nice effect. I heard that the previous 3D one wasn't that good. I would make you dizzy or make your eyes tired. I did play a little bit with this one, and it's pretty good though. It's not bad at all. I mean, obviously you won't be able to see the effect on camera, but it's really good. I mean, it's probably not tracking my face right now because it's just tracking the camera. This is Chibi Robo, and this game was actually, my daughter was playing this game the other day, and that's why we have this game here. So that's the new Nintendo 3DS XL. And I keep saying consoles, but they're handhelds. They're portable devices. That's what they are. I actually purchased this one on Black Friday last year. This was the Mario version. Is the smaller version of the Nintendo 3DS, the new 3DS. So just to show you the difference in size, this is the XL, and this is the new version that came out. A smaller version, I guess, for smaller hands, you know, for the kiddos that have small hands. It's probably more comfortable for them. I purchased this on Black Friday. It was about $100. At some point I heard that it was difficult to get this version of the 3DS in particular. As you guys can see, it's still brand new. I really haven't touched it, and one of the reasons I haven't used this one is because I have to buy a protector screen for the screens. Most of my consoles, when I buy them brand new, I like to get the protection screen in case I ever want to sell them, or I want to trade them, or just get rid of them. So I'll just make sure that they're in, you know, good shape. I love the design on this one. You can see all the Mario Brothers characters right here. There's Luigi, Bullet Bill, Koopa Troopa, Goomba, Lucky 2, and the Ghosts. It's a really nice design for this one. Alright, let's move on to the next one. If you have seen my other videos, you probably must be sick and tired of seeing this Game Boy Color Atomic Purple. You guys must be saying, not again, how many times are you gonna show this thing? Well, you know, I really love it. It's a classic. It's a Game Boy Color, and you can actually see the inside of it, which is really cool. You can see the board inside, you can see the speaker, and it's in really good shape. My wife found this one at a estate sale. I had to replace the back cover. I ordered this from Amazon because it didn't have a cover, so now it's complete and it's really nice. And if you guys haven't seen my previous video, I did a video about front light, talking about front light mods and other alternatives to see front lit screen. So this is the Game Boy Color. Super Mario, what's the game that has in it? Super Mario Deluxe, I believe it is. Yep, that's Super Mario Deluxe. That's the game I've been playing in this one. Moving on. Here is my Game Boy, well, I should not say Game Boy, but my GB Boy Color, which is a clone from the Game Boy. Is the exact same color as the other one that I have. And the reason I got this one is because this screen is front lit, so As you can see, this is really nice. It's really clear. You can see here, and it plays really nice. The buttons and the joypad is really good. It's really responsive. It feels really good when playing. So I really like this one to play like at night or in dark rooms. I don't have to worry about making sure that the light is perfect or what angle I'm holding the unit. So it's pretty good. Like I showed in my previous video, this one has another feature. When you remove the cartridge and you turn it back on, it shows a screen and it comes into a menu where it has a bunch of games. I went into a little more details about this on my other video, but it does have a lot of games, you know. A few are really good, and then the rest are just clones and hacks and variations. But yeah, it's a really nice device. This was my most recent purchase, of course, from Nintendo. Some people say this is the ultimate handheld game system. Well, you can play this in different ways. The Switch has become very popular. I'm gonna lower the volume. I don't know what's the deal with Nintendo and the soundtracks. They really strict about it. And I'm playing Zelda, as you guys can see here. I'm going to the third boss right now. This game, it's one of the great Zelda games. I'm not gonna say it's the best game because it wouldn't be fair if I haven't played all the Zelda games yet. So all I'm gonna say is it's a really awesome game, and I'm thinking right now over here I'm by the Hyrule Castle, and I'm probably I'm on my way to fight the third beast. So that's what I'm going. So I would probably say I'm like done 55% with this game. The Switch is gorgeous. It's really nice. I love playing handheld mode, and I love playing on the big screen TV with the dock system. It's really versatile. It's a really nice system. I'm enjoying this. This is what I've been playing the most lately. And last but not least, I wanted to leave this handheld at the end of the video because I just find it very interesting. It runs on an Android operating system. It's a JXD. I forgot the other number that has it. It's a bit older. I purchased this maybe like 2 years ago. It's really nice, the fact that I can actually play multiple systems here. It basically emulates systems. So I can go and play, if I wanted to play Game Boy Advance, I can go and play Game Boy Advance. For example, just click on this, and we have the Game Boy player, and it loads, plays the games. Again, I have my Game Boy Advance games. I like to load any game that I have. I like to have a backup of it, and somehow I like to play it in different systems, you know. And this is a really good alternative for playing games. This is Super Mario Advance, I believe, and Super Mario Advance 4. That's what it is. And it has different games in it. Let me just go back again. Super Mario Advance 4, and I believe it's 4 because it has different games, probably, or that's just the name they decided to give to this game. And it's fun. I mean, this is just one of the systems that I place. Let me see if I can get out of here really quick and see if we can play something else. It has the Nintendo emulator, Game Boy Color emulator, N64 emulator, PlayStation 1, Recast, which is for the Sega Dreamcast, the Nintendo DS, MD for Mega Drive or Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and one of my favorites is the AFBA, which is the Alpha Burn Simulator, Final Burn Alpha. That's what it is. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this one right now because I don't think the order of the files are good. It also plays other games like GTA. There's my mug right there showing on the screen. Let's see, offline. Let's see, just wanted to show a little bit of gameplay for this. Now it's resuming gameplay. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's one of the people argue this is one of the greatest Grand Theft Auto games. It has so many customizations, so many missions, in everything that is on this game. It's really good. I do love GTA games, so I just wanted to show a little bit of gameplay and what this handheld can do. And here is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Whoa.
Where you off to in such a hurry, baby?
And yeah, well, as you guys can see, people is very friendly here. Well, I just wanted to show a little bit of the footage here. It's really not, I don't have the camera set up for gameplay here. It was mostly to show the actual handhelds and not the gameplay. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, this thing here runs a lot of different systems, a lot of different games, and it's really cool. I really enjoyed this one. The Wi-Fi on this device was bad for some reason. It was really a nightmare to try to download things, so I have to actually do it manually. Also, the case was like semi-open. It was like when they manufactured this thing, they didn't assemble it fully. I mean, it was, I was amazed that it actually worked when I got it, because I have to actually close this like manually. I have to push it down because you could see the gap that was here. So yeah, some people like this, some people hate it. It does the job. It plays the games, and I like it. It's very versatile when it comes to playing different systems and different Android games. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next one, take care.